So as I mentioned, the current standard quo is for all of these pipelines to go away. And that's fine, we can do that. To make them go away, actually, you don't even take them out of the ocean. You just open the ends and fill them with salt water, so they just become useless. The steel remains down there, but the pipeline, as far as use for CO2 transport and storage, is gone. It's not available to us anymore. So if we want to save these pipelines, we need to have a rationale to do it, and we need to inform the companies, and the government has to be involved in doing that to say that these pipelines should remain mothballed and should remain available. To do that, you need we need to remove the fog over CCS, of saying that CCS will happen in the future, but I don't know when. It's up to the government to say that these pipelines will be used at a certain date in the future for transporting CO2. That is the only way we can realistically preserve them. Ideally, a plan that's becoming more common now throughout European countries is that you have a centralized body that would organize the development of CO2 transport and storage. Such a body would be perfectly able to take over these pipelines and preserve them for use in their long-term planning. Also, these pipelines will be available then to make the basis of a CO2 transport and storage network. It's much easier to plan CO2 storage sites, and it's much easier to plan where you will capture CO2 from when you know where your network will start to be developed. So on everyone's table, there should be a little postcard. So the postcard lists the scale of the pipelines that will be decommissioned. It also shows the pipelines that we have selected as the ones that should be a priority for preservation, and also talks about the cost savings we can have. So if you think it's worthwhile to start making a fuss about saving some of these pipelines and preserving them for CO2 transport in Scotland, to start a CO2 transport business and enterprise in Scotland, then if you could sign this and place it in the box here, and we'll send them off, and we'll get some movement going in preserving the infrastructure that we've already paid for and that we'll be forced to pay to get rid of. But if we can keep it, we can actually use it for something good and start removing CO2. Cheers. Thank you.